Good morning. My name is Charlie Johnson. I'm the Chief Fire Code Consultant for the Office of the State Fire Marshal with the North Carolina Department of Insurance. And we're here today to talk about valet trash. And what is all this garbage about valet trash? Everybody talks about it, but very few people know what it's about. In 2018, a lot of fire code officials started experiencing trash in corridors and balconies and breezeways, and there really was not a code requirement to address the safe handling of that trash, and even was it allowed. So as a result, they were writing fire code violations for people that had trash stored in these corridors and balconies and breezeways and places like that. We submitted code requirements to the North Carolina Building Code Council to add a section in the North Carolina Fire Code that would permit valet trash practices as long as they met certain conditions. And I'm here today to talk about the cans, the requirements, and what's involved with the whole valet trash program. It's only permitted in group R2 occupancies, which or apartment buildings. That is the only R2 occupancy that the services allow. The residents within those apartment buildings must use an approved waste can or trash can, such as the one here. There are 15-gallon maximum capacity. They must have a self-closing or a tight-fitting lid. More importantly, they have to have a fire-resistant resin in the mold for the container. So these containers have to meet ASTM E1354 and have a heat release rate of not more than 300 kilowatt meter squared. So once we have the correct containers, the service then is the residents within the units will place their trash inside of the container with the lid closed. They will place those in the corridor, such as this one, within 5 hours of the scheduled pickup time. Most companies are operating somewhere between 7 p.m. and midnight, so they'll have somebody come around, pick the trash up and take it out, and then the next morning or either that night, the residents can take their trash cans back inside their apartment building. The last item puts some responsibility on the apartments that actually take advantage of this service. The code requires that these apartment communities have policies and procedures written and in place to regulate the service, to make sure that tenants are following the rules that we described earlier. They're using the proper cans, they're placing their trash inside the container with the lid closed. They're putting the trash cans out 5 hours before their scheduled pickup time, and then they're taking the cans back inside. If there's surplus trash, if there's other debris or trash that needs to be disposed of, then it needs to be taken out by themselves. These valet trash companies are not picking up additional trash. So those policies should be written, and code officials should be able to ask for those policies when they do those inspections to make sure that the apartment communities are abiding by the code as they should.